The king gave Esther the house of Haman. Mordecai came and stood before the king. Esther told the king how they related. He appointed Mordecai over Haman's house. Esther spoke and fell down at the king's feet, implored him with tears to counteract the scheme, the evil that Haman had devised against the Jews. The king held out the scepter towards the queen. Esther arose and stood before the king. "If it please the king, and I have found favor in your sight, to reverse the design to annihilate the Jews that was written by this Haman the Agagite, how can I endure to see the evil that will come, or see the destruction of my countrymen?" Ahasuerus said to Esther and Mordecai the Jew, "I've given to Esther the house of Haman. You write a decree concerning the Jews, as you please in the king's name, and seal it. Use the ring for what is written in the king's name, and seal it with the king's signet." The king's scribes were called at that time in the 3rd month, which is the month of Sivan. On the 23rd day it was written and sent to the satraps and governors. Written to every province from India to Ethiopia, to every people in their own dialect, to the Jews in their script, that they should understand in the king's name, sealed by the signet. By these letters, the Jews in every city would gather to preserve their lives, to gather in every city and to annihilate the forces against them that would arise. On one day, in all the regions of the king, on the 13th day of the 12th month, a copy of the document was issued as decreed in every province and published at once. The Jews would be ready on that day to avenge. Couriers pressed by the king's command. The decree was issued in the citadel, put into motion by the king's hand. Mordecai went out from the presence of the king with a great crown of gold and a garment of purple. The city of Shushan rejoiced and was glad. Jews had light, gladness, joy, and honor. In every province, the city where the king decrees, the Jews had joy and gladness. A feast and a holiday were proclaimed. Fear caused people to become Jews.